I'm with Ambassador Daniel Shek, the Director of Diplomacy for the Hostages Forum. Ambassador Shek, welcome to WION and thank you for speaking with us. The first question I wanted to ask you is, how are the families of the hostages doing as they're awaiting for Hamas's response to this proposal?
It's a mixed answer because obviously it's better to have a negotiation than not to have one. On the other hand, we've been at this point many times since November, which was the last successful agreement for the liberation of hostages. So people are wavering between hope, obviously, and certain amount of skepticism.
So there are 124 hostages still being held captive in Gaza. How many of those are believed to still be alive?
First of all, they are all hostages. We consider everybody a hostage, regardless of if they are dead or alive. I can't give you an answer to that because I don't know. I know for certain that 49 are officially dead. That doesn't mean the others are all alive. It means that for all the others, we don't know.
So National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan is saying that the whole world needs to now put pressure on Hamas for them to accept this deal. Can I ask about the activities of the Hostages Forum and how you're putting pressure on a terror organization to do? How is that possible to do?
Well, it's a fair question. Obviously, we are an Israeli organization and we are a pressure group which has more leverage on the Israeli government than on Hamas, unfortunately. I can't demonstrate under Yahya Sinwar's window, especially since he doesn't have one. But, jokes apart, we don't have direct access to Hamas. We do what certain governments that don't have direct contact with Hamas do, and that is to try and reach out to states, governments, personalities who do have access to Hamas. Qataris, Egyptians, Americans, and all kinds of others. Incidentally, just as we speak, a statement came out signed by 16 countries which have hostages, their citizens as hostages, urging Hamas to accept the proposal that is on the table, that is considered to be an Israeli-inspired American proposal or an American-inspired Israeli proposal, depending on who you ask. Yes, there is definitely, and there should be, an international effort to urge is the polite question, I would say, to pressure Hamas to agree to this agreement. I think it's high time for the hostage families to have a little bit of good news.
If Hamas doesn't agree to this proposal, what's the plan next?
I have a problem because there's an if at the beginning of your question, so I don't know. The knee-jerk answer is to say we'd be terribly disappointed and desperate, and for certain hostages this might be a death sentence and all these things. But this is a place, look around you, it's a place of hope. So if it doesn't work, and I hope it does, then we'll try again. It's as simple as that. We'll try again and again until the hostages are home.
Ambassador Shek, thank you for your time and insights speaking with WION.
Thank you.